So Washington wins this game by a final score of 27-22. Before I get into this, make sure you guys like, comment, share, subscribe to both of my channel, and follow me on TikTok. Do all that good jazz. Links are in the description, and also support my PayPal there. All right. So Washington gets the job done. 27-22, like I stated, they sweep the Giants, and they actually sweep Daniel Jones for the first time ever. I think. I think this is the first time they actually sweep Daniel Jones. Um, since Daniel Jones has come into the league. I know we swept the Giants before, but I think that first game was against Daniel Jones, and the other one was against third or fourth string guys. I don't even remember anymore. But anyway, so here's the thing though. Yes, shout out to Jaden Daniels who threw it 22 times, 2 touchdown passes to Terry McLaurin. Terry McLaurin basically took care of business. Alameda Zacchaeus took care of business on it was a third and long too, or a second and long. Big play for Alameda Zacchaeus. Noah Brown had a decent game. Daniel Jones, Jaden Daniels trusts him and kept on feeding him the football. Yes, he had a couple of drops. It is what it is with that, but when pins were down, able to rely on Noah Brown and on Alameda Zacchaeus to, extend drives and get into Giants territory. Now, here's my one thing. We know the offense can be legitimate at times. They just got to work on their red zone offense a little more. And yes, I know that they got 3 touchdowns, but 2 field goals, it is what it is. Shout out to Chris Rodriguez, man, who he led the team in rushing. No Brian Robinson, no problem this time around. Austin Eckler had a big run, catch and run. Didn't use Jeremy McNichols a lot, which surprised me. I would have thought that would be more Jeremy McNichols. But Chris Rodriguez was the leading rusher of this game. 11 carries, 53 yards. In my opinion, they should, instead of kneeling it down those 3 times, give it to Chris Rodriguez, just giving him the touchdown, honestly. Let me know what you guys think about that. Should Washington have just given the touchdown and give it to Chris Rodriguez to run it in for a score? I believe so. Run the score up on the Giants. Because it wasn't. Washington was up 21-7 and a half. They were up 21-7. So, yeah. But that is some of the positive takeaways I've gotten through this game. Of course, our kicker able to go 2 for 2. The Giants being the Giants going for. Here's my thing. This is such a Ron Rivera thing to do, y'all. Like, going for when you're down 14, 2 touchdowns. Why are you going for 2? Why are you going for 2? You just could have gone for the extra point, made it a 7-point game. Washington would have kicked the field goal. A touchdown would have made it a 3-point game, and you guys had to go for 2 again because of that miss. Y'all, the Giants are just interesting to watch and see because they do that type of stuff, which I find interesting. So we made Daniel Jones uncomfortable. We won the turnover battle 1-0. It was that fumble. Also that PI call because the Giants had a touchdown that would have made it 21-14, but the PI call. Thank you, Darius Slayton, for doing Darius Slayton things in Washington games. Either it's a drop pass or it's a PI call, or I don't know what you do, but you end up helping Washington regardless. Somehow, some way with that PI call, and the Giants had to settle for 3. So, anyway, yeah. So that's all I got for the positive. Terry McLaurin's 2 touchdowns. I think I got everything. I don't think Jaden Daniels, because they both have the name Daniel in their names. That's why I confused them both. Jaden Daniels didn't get sacked, I don't think, today. So, I think there was just one offensive line call, holding call from my understanding. let's get into the little bit of the bad here. The defense. The defense, again, concerning. That run defense, abysmal, in my opinion. They can't stop the run. And here's the thing. The easy part of the schedule, it's over with. It's over. The easy part of the schedule, the only teams they got left that are easy in the remaining schedule, in the remaining 8 games, Tennessee. That's all they got. They got to play the Eagles twice. They got to play the Cowboys twice. Which, if you, I still, Dallas is still a solid team. They're solid. They're decent, but they're not at their best right now, especially with Dak Prescott getting hurt. And we'll probably talk about that during the live stream during the week. So stay tuned for that. Um, you know, and it's division matchups, so you never know. So you got Dallas twice, you got Philly twice, you got Pittsburgh next week. You got Atlanta, who is legit now. Who else they got? New Orleans is looking like it's going to be an easy win, I guess. So you honestly got out of the next 8 games. You got 2 easy games. Tennessee, Saints. After that, you got Pittsburgh, Dallas twice, Philly twice, and I just named them. Atlanta. So yes, Washington, by the way, 7-2 for the first time since 1996. Wow. Just wow. 7-2. This new ownership and this team is different. Maybe if you can beat Pittsburgh and if you can beat Philly at least once, maybe I'll believe that this team is set for the playoffs. But until then, I'm still not a believer in this team. 7-2, because you haven't beat the who's who. The chance that you had, you lost to the Ravens. The chance that you lost to Tampa week 1. So, like I said, we'll wait and see. But you gotta beat the who's who. And the Bears ain't. I'm sorry, the Bears are not it. And I got into a fight. I got into a beef with someone in my comment section about the Chicago Bears. In my opinion, Chicago Bears are a poverty franchise. Let me know what y'all think about that. Anyway, back to this game. Back to the business at hand. So, the defense. Again, this run defense, atrocious. They contained whatever his name, Tracy something, whatever his name is, the rookie running back that they got, decently enough, I guess. But Daniel Jones, man, Daniel Jones rushed for a lot of yards. He had over 60 yards and a rushing touchdown. Like, that does not sit well with me at all. Had a passing touchdown. The secondary. Benjamin St. Juice. If we want to talk about corners that need to go or we need to consider benching, Benjamin St. Juice. Washington needs to get on their phones tonight, and see if they can get cornerback help. Because Benjamin St. Juice, again, with another PI call that extended a drop, nullified a fumble, nullified a fumble. So that PI call, ridiculous. It's just not. He's good, but he's decent, but those boneheaded plays. And this goes back to last year and this year. Like, he just gets burnt. Gets burned. Gets PI calls. I'm just done with St. Juiced. I'm done with Emmanuel Forbes. Like, this secondary needs overhaul. They really need to make phone calls to whoever. I don't care if teams make players available or not. You gotta call them at this point. Anyway. So that's my Benjamin St. Juice rant. The run defense again, because here's the thing. Pittsburgh next week, Najee Harris, I butcher his name a lot, I guess. Najee Harris is coming into town. To quote my guy Aaron Faxon, watch Pittsburgh because they have a mobile quarterback. They're probably gonna use the kid that they got, that quarterback that they got, Russell Wilson and do like little packages, like jet sweeps and all that stuff, like gadget plays. Like that's gonna be the worst for next week. So y'all gotta fix that run defense, the pass defense for Pittsburgh, because like I said, George Pickens concerns me. He's gonna burn everyone and anyone and everyone at all times. And then you got Najee Harris and oh man, I'm blanking on the quarterback's name, but whatever. Watch them, run all over. And Ward, their other running back, Patrick Ward, I think his name is, also could run that, or Warren could run the football. So gotta fix that. Um, Other than that, we're good. We're straight. 7-2, leaders in the division. I gotta check the Eagles score real quick. But yeah. So let me know what y'all think of Washington winning this game by a final score 27-22. Are you guys concerned for the rest of the season? And let me know if I'm overreacting. But let me know. That's it. That's all. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Peace.